Yo, yo, yo. What's good, y'all? What's good? It's your boy Corey Roy, and I think this is the video. This is the video where my respect for fiction has grown immensely. And I don't think this is like a super known battle either. I thought that this battle was really dope in a sense that there was a conversation between both dancers. And for the longest time, I've always had Fik-Shun as this dancer um, that was just like mainstream, and he was on So You Think You Can Dance, and he's just this mainstream person. So, but recently he's been like battling in battles, in street dance battles. It almost seemed like it's been nonstop, like battle after battle after battle. So I was already growing. My respect for him was already growing because of that. But yeah, it's at its peak level now after watching this battle. Okay, this battle is between Showstop versus Fik-Shun. So let's jump right into it.
Gather round. No retreat. Spartan law. We will stand and fight.
You can take up so much space.
Gather round. No.
It's crazy how much space you can take.
Gather round. No retreat.
Especially for being like a shorter dude too. I kind of have to almost take up all that space.
And
Show people that
Spartan law. We will
not
stand
going on.
and fight.
This is a good stop. My showstop style. He's got good I'm starting to think if you want to make something turn into a super all you gotta do is hold that hold and then put it into a spin. Let's a little bit of pop in that one. This battle is getting crazy. Using his head in his cup. Okay, let's reflect on what just happened there. I think both dancers were really, really dope. I think I'm gonna edge this one to Fik-Shun merely because he used his whole body in his dance, and Showstop focused it mostly on the tutting, which is cool. Um, like I said, there were some parts where he paused and then turned and did a spin, which made it, a super move in my opinion. And that was really nice. But when Fik-Shun did it, he was able to create other super moves based on different techniques outside of being spins. He had his crazy level changes. He had his like traveling in and out. Um, yeah, I think that's really dope. Besides, just so y'all know, it's like 11 a.m. I got my coffee. My dog's over there on the bed. we just chilling. So that's why I'm kind of speaking a little lower and my energy is a little low because it's morning time, yo. But here we go. Let's continue this battle. Okay, who is the victor? Obviously, it's going to be a tie.
All right, so judges, on three, just point to who you felt won. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to the second round, it's like that.
What the conversation Fik-Shun goes with leg work because he noticed that Showstop wasn't using his feet very much at all. That's the double tap. That chest vibrate almost looks like it. So if I can give Fik-Shun one criticism, that vibrate looked like it just didn't sync up with anything. He's posting. I think he's trying to post things. Yeah. So yeah, that vibrate was like, it was just, you know, it didn't really connect with anything to the music for me, but he could just be trying to make his own patterns, right? You know, sometimes when you dance and you're trying to make up your own patterns, if you're lucky, that syncs up with the music, right? But I think this time he tried to do that, it didn't sync up with the music, so it seemed a little out of place, but he recovered by trying to do it again with another move, and that synced up with the music. Right here. That, he holds you see the dude in the background went, oh my god. It's not because, so that's impressive, not because of the spin, but it was because of the stop and the pause. That's when people go, oh. And that's like something that Showstop was missing too in his round. Was it like in this previous round he just kept going. It was like a runoff sentence, you know. He was like boom, 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 boom. But there was no moments where it allowed us as the audience to kind of stop and breathe and just could take in what just happened. And so Fik-Shun hit him with two things: the leg work, the pauses, and the battle tactics too. So he's actually creating a conversation. He's saying, hey, how's your day? And then Showstop is like, I like fudge. You know, there's no conversation there. So let's go. The pause. He's pointing at his feet, like, use your feet, bro. That's a conversation right there. You see? It was the pause that made it impressive. Because all he did was the Kamehameha, you know? That's all he did. And because he slowed down and paused, it was like, yo, that was impressive. That was dope. You know, that was the impressive part. Okay, so let's see what Showstop. Shout out to TJ.
Wicked, yeah, man.
Good work, but there is nothing that mimic as Fik-Shun did, and he goes back to his taps. And if I was Showstop, I would synchronize his with some other part of the body, like his hand, his feet. There he goes with the spin. around. But if you notice, it's like a continuous, like it just keeps going. Little drops. So I would give that to Fiction, and here's why. Merely because Fiction hit him with the battle tactics. He said, "You not using your legs, bro," and literally pointed at his feet, saying, "Use your legs, bro." And I think that got to Showstop's head when he tried to use his legs in the beginning, but then later it was just like there was no leg work, other than the spins. Um, and Then he hit him with the pauses, right? The pause, the pauses. Even though Fiction kind of like missed it like once, he recovered and paused in like crazy positions, and hit him with the Kamehameha. Okay, so not only the pauses, his concepts were way more simple, you know, easier to understand. Um, and in the immortal words of my animation teacher Mega Man, he goes, KISS, keep it simple, stupid, because the audience is stupid, so you gotta keep it simple. And Fiction kept it simple. At the same time, he was keeping it dynamic as well, And when I mean dynamic, I mean he's using levels. He's traveling, going from point A to point B. He's dancing in 360 space, and he's using his physical athleticism to his advantage too, being in those really crazy positions. Um, Showstop had some interesting concepts, but I think they were just too complicated. Drawing and then drawing out the boxes and then combining them with the tuts, and then the tuts suddenly become a body part, which um, turns into a glide for like a hot second, and then goes into a spin, and then it was like there were so many complex things that were happening that we never had a chance to like pause and just take in what just happened. So if I were Showstop, I would work on pausing more. That shows confidence when you're pause. Um, and I would work on your leg, man. Like, or if you're not, if you're getting caught out by your legs, sometimes you don't even have to respond with like the leg thing. You know, Fiction saw a weakness in you and he pointed it out, but you could have looked at his weakness, right? In my opinion, Fiction's weakness would be his placement in the round, right? Like the round, it it was almost like a consistent like that. There wasn't like a build up, you know what I'm saying? So, if I were battling Fiction, which that would probably never happen since, I'm surrounded by cornfields, but um, I would focus on the way that you package your round, right? If you think about freestyle, a um, it's like writing a paragraph. You got your introduction, you got your content, and you got your ending. You save those spins, those crazy dynamic stuff towards the end, but in the beginning, you just introduce yourself, right? And then towards the end is like your normal stuff. And I think Fiction did that a little bit, but he could have took it further and started off by, instead of like starting off with the feet, like the way he did, he could have just been real chill towards the beginning and point to that feet like, bro, what's going on? You're not using your feet. And then start off with like a really smooth glide or something a little bit easier, and then going into the little tippy toe walking thing that he was doing, and then introducing the the grooves that he were doing later. And then towards the end, that's when he could be introducing the crazy level changes, the crazy athleticism, and the spins that he was doing as well. So his packaging is what I would have targeted. Um, as well as you could have called out like his random use of vibrations and hits, because they didn't really seem like they were matching up with any of the music. But um, yeah, so that's what I would have done. So yeah, man, Showstop, you're an amazing dancer, but I think Fik-Shun got into your head because he's famous and he's got a name for himself, and then he hit you with the weakness. So I think it's easy to, and this is me telling myself this too. It's easy to when you get hit like that to respond with, "Oh yeah, I do have footwork. Now what?" But if you don't have footwork, what are you gonna do? So you gotta hit them. If they're gonna hit you with your weakness, you gotta hit them with their weakness, whatever that may be. And honestly, like what I'm saying might not even work. Fik-Shun might still win, but it is what it is. In the end of the day, both dancers were amazing, and this was the video that made me respect Fik-Shun a lot more, mainly because um, of his use of battle tactics. Like, this dude truly understands how to battle, and yeah, yeah, mad respects Fik-Shun. Mad respects to you too, Showstop, and mad respect for the event, whoever put this event together, and mad respect for the dude in the background who's getting super hyped.
All right. We're back here again, boys. Good job. That was crazy. Judges on 3. Again. All right. 3, 2, 1. Fik-Shun got that one, all right?
All right, y'all. Until next time, it's your boy Corey Roy. Have a good morning. Stay battle ready.